so it's 4-2 going into the bye week. We all agree that. Now, coming off the bye week is such a great time because it's the Eagles versus Cardinals. Now, they're going to Arizona. Now, you know what's special about this game?
I know.
What is it?
PhilaDehlia, Maximilian, and G4D?
Yeah.
I get my initials mixed. G4D will all be at the game.
Oh! I wish I had confetti to throw.
But that's none of my business.
Oh! I wish I had confetti and fireworks and explosions right now, but I don't. Because I'm not a high production studio. Tonight. But yes, we will be at this game, and
she'll be wearing feathers and not much else.
Oh, of course feathers. She'll be wearing a
Straw.
grass skirt. She'll be wearing a grass skirt.
And not much else.
And have the moves to back it up.
A boa?
No,
A grass skirt. Like from Hawaii.
Hawaii fire dancer
No,
style.
you might add a boa to that.
Yeah.
Like a snake?
Oh, a boa's always...
The boa around your neck.
Oh, the boa snake.
Not a snake.
Oh.
A boa.
That's badass.
No.
Lay?
Grass. No, think like a lei, flowers. You don't want to get laid?
Oh.
Of course I want to get laid.
Boa constrictors.
No, I don't want to be constricted.
Last year was her first game. Okay?
Yes.
She didn't know what she was getting into. Now she knows. Now she's prepared. She's going to have the outfit to match. And we're going to have hundreds of fans at this tailgate.
There were hundreds of fans at the last tailgate.
Year. And that's when I didn't know what was going on. And
You knew what was going on. It's just that more people now know what a great party you throw.
So now more people know. More people are hitting me up. And they're anticipating this trip.
And let me say this. I just want to say this one really exciting thing that's exciting to me. How many more words could I have used to say something very simple? There are a lot of people that aren't Cardinals fans and that aren't Eagles fans that say that they're coming to that game.
Mm-hmm.
Several.
Yeah, several.
And that's really, really awesome. Bring your friends, because I'm going to spend a lot of time on my outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And I want as many people to tell me it looks good as possible.
There you go. And we're working on Chris over here to
Help
get
a
a
sister
vacation.
out.
We'll see.
Ah!
Chris has
that's
worked
good.
very hard on his inside-out blue shirt.
I have. Picked it up out of my laundry.
It's very the seams are very crisp. The tag is very swervy on the outside.
You know what? I put the crisp and crisp.
Oh!
Snap!
Wait, what's that? You've been summoned by God.
It's about time.
Wow, I don't know how to follow that, really.
We should just get him on.
I feel like we should just get into the matchup because like the standards have been set too high. Alright, Eagles versus Cardinals. You already know we're going to be there. We're going to take over. And y'all already know I got beef with the Cardinals.
Why do you have beef with the Cardinals?
Bird fight?
First of all, they try and claim this bird gang, right? The only reason they try and claim it is because everybody else uses it and takes over that hashtag bird gang because they don't have enough fans to keep the hashtag bird gang, right?
Your nest is weak.
Them's fighting words. Have you ever seen a female cardinal?
No. Are they?
On my dinner plate.
Oh! Oh! I love this. I love it.
They're so dumb they fly into windows all the time.
Do they?
Like they're just repeatedly fly into the window in your kitchen window.
Hey.
I'm not talking even car windows. They just keep flying into a window.
Okay.
Female cardinals, not the smartest.
Do you know
bird.
why they do that?
I
do know the reason why, but tell me if you do.
I do not know.
Do you have an idea? Because I bet that if you think about it,
They see an image of a cardinal in the glass.
And then what? How do they? Why do they do that then?
Either they want to get out.
Oh.
You want to get it in.
Oh, y'all are on the same
What
page.
he's saying is it's so. There was a documentary about this I watched. I like have other interests.
Others.
But what he's saying is so. It's exactly so. They don't recognize that it's them because they don't have windows. They just see another bitch and they're like, you know what? No, she's in my space. And that's why they go and they fall down. And yes, it hurts. They go, oh my God, it looks like it hurts. Yeah, it does hurt. But she's doing it again and again because she's like, well, she's not going to take my nest.
You don't see eagles doing that.
If she could snap, she would totally snap before hitting that window.
Yeah.
an eagle tried that, it would go right through the window.
Snap. All right. Well, see, scientists coming through with the facts. Whoa. Oh, Tootsie.
Tootsie.
She just hit her head on the corner of the table.
She won't do it again because she's not a Cardinal.
Oh!
Wow.
Hold that off.
This matchup is very entertaining
What's
already.
in this wine?
Very entertaining. It tastes
Oh, I
like
didn't tell you what I put in there.
It was sealed to the wax.
As long as it wasn't on some Tyler Durden tip, then we're good.
All right, so let's actually get into the real, maybe,
Why are we
information of
here?
this matchup. Eagles play the Cardinals coming right off their bye week. Now, I don't know, and I'm too lazy to look it up right now, if the Cardinals are coming off their bye week. Does anybody know? Scientists?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I know something else about the Cardinals.
Oh, what do you know? Can you
No, this is entirely football related.
just let us know?
This game's in Arizona.
Yeah. Oh, the weather's too hot.
No, outside of the Seahawks, the Cardinals were the best home team in the NFL last year. They were very hard to beat.
You
in
know
Arizona.
who beat them at home?
Somebody from a hotter
Philadelphia
place.
beat them in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
PhilaDehlia.
that's true.
Just a quick question, if you know the answer. Who has beat the Cardinals at home? Ever? In the last season. Did anyone
Let's go
beat the
last
Cardinals?
season. Yeah.
Yeah, last season.
Do you know?
Even though I recognize, I heard your comment earlier when we were off camera about last season being misleading. So even though I recognize, I'm not saying last season is any reason to think that it's going to be for future. I totally am with you and I agree with you. And I'm just curious. Did anyone beat the Cardinals at home last season that you recall? Anybody?
Not to my knowledge.
G4D? Cardinals undefeated at
I don't
home.
know if they were undefeated, but I don't remember
Can
them
we
losing to them.
fact check?
G4D has the computer.
G4D.
Check your computer.
Computadora. Okay. While he's checking the computadora, we are going to just look at this matchup without having those stats. You guys all probably know the background. Now, my first game in Arizona. 2008 NFC Championship game. Y'all remember McNabb?
Oh, I do.
Deshaun Jackson's rookie season. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I was really excited.
McNabb threw for 375 yards in that game.
Yes, paid like close to $1,000 for a pair of tickets in the end zone. And
You were there?
I was there.
All right.
In the end zone.
$1,000 for a pair of tickets?
Well,
yeah?
for a pair, yeah.
Wow.
You know, and it's
For a
the
playoff game.
Playoff game, it's like, several hundred for one ticket.
$1,000, that's like I'm seeing Steven Tyler sing somewhere.
See, for me, it's football.
Steven Tyler. Well, that's a different. We're off on a tangent now.
Dream on. Oh, okay. I was trying to do my Steven Tyler.
You did a
Dream
good
On
job.
All right, the facts are in.
Yes!
They did lose last year
2,
at home.
2. Somewhere hotter.
Somewhere hotter.
Did they lose to a team where it's hotter than Arizona?
San Francisco.
Week 17?
What was the score? What was the score? Do
Week
we have a score?
17. 21 to like 18 or something. It was
Close.
close.
23-20.
Oh, 23.
Was it
Whoa, that was really close.
Wow.
But that's not the only one. They also lost 34-22 against the Seahawks.
Interesting.
And who else? That's it? Just those two games?
Those two at home.
You said something about a bye week.
There's only 2 home losses.
You said something about a
Last
bye week.
season,
Maybe you can look that.
Damn, I don't like that stat.
I think it's like, it
What do you
kind
like
of makes
about
it
it?
irrelevant.
I don't like it because the only 2 teams they lost to at home were very good teams in the final rounds of the playoffs.
You only
Which
have
still
8
tells you it
games.
has
Never.
nothing to do with the freaking weather.
How many games did they have at home?
8.
You
They
have
went
8.
6-2 and they lost to the 2
That's-
best teams in the
That's
NFC.
That's not that bad.
Has nothing to do with the weather, clearly.
But
Well-
they beat Foles down. Like,
They
not
beat
Nick Foles.
down?
They beat F-O-O-L.
Oh,
F-O-
fools!
They beat Foles
Fools.
down. Look what they did to the. Look up the cold score. It was like 44-10 or something.
40-11. 40-11.
40-11.
Yeah.
May no night.
They beat Foles down.
I don't like
that
this.
Was the Colt. That was the Colts at a low point in the season.
That's
right?
true.
So
it was the Nadir
that
Colts.
was not the Colts that faced the Broncos and almost
True.
beat them, right? So.
Well said, G4D.
Well said.
Touche.
Alright, so the home statistics, I don't like that, but
And just to go off again with that Colts game, the game after that blowout where the Cardinals beat the Colts 40-11, the Cardinals
Played the Eagles?
lost to the Eagles
Yeah.
24-21 in Philadelphia.
I just watched those games a few weeks ago. I wanted to see how Carson Palmer played.
If y'all want to watch my live stream and how happy I was, how we were beating down on the Cardinals, finally, click somewhere, because I'm going to put it. I want y'all to see that. Okay?
Just click anywhere.
Click somewhere.
Cardinals
Oh,
are coming
I'm not
off of
kidding.
playing the Raiders.
Oh, so, okay, this matchup,
like a
they're
bye.
coming off. Yeah, that is like a bye, actually.
That's really. Are you
Okay.
saying that playing the Raiders is like not playing at all?
Remember when Nick Foles threw 7 touchdowns against the Raiders?
Yes,
that
I
was like
do.
his vacation.
It was like they were playing all alone in the stadium and no one else was there.
Except us.
Except for that one annoying guy that kept saying that we didn't win Super Bowl.
Oh, gosh.
I
Yeah.
thought I was seeing dead people.
Oh, Raiders fans and their history lessons. You know what I'm saying. Alright, let's get into the actual prediction of this matchup. Eagles versus Cardinals. Cardinals coming off a probably victory over the Raiders. And Eagles well rested off of their bye week. Now, I will be there, and my pick here is going to be completely biased, and I'm not going to deny it. And I've been to this stadium more times than any other stadium in the league, okay? And I've witnessed way too many losses, and that pisses me off. We're gonna win. It's gonna be a little nerve-wracking, I think. It's
For
not
who?
gonna be easy. The Cardinals always give us a hard time. They usually beat us. But Nick Foles, he's a whole other set of quarterback, okay?
He's got that fire.
People aren't ready for him. He's got that fire. Yeah, they got tape on him now, and they're going to prep for him. They're going to be ready for him. But he's a smart athlete, and he knows he needs to prepare. He's not going to get complacent. So I'm going, let's see, we were at 4-2, 5-2 after this Cardinals matchup. It's not going to be pretty. I'm going to be nervous as hell. I might just have to, pass out for a few seconds during halftime. But we'll get the victory. Because
What are
we're
you
bringing
gonna
that
pass out?
energy, we're bringing that fire to the stadium. And last time we did that, well, Nick Foles made history.
And we
So,
moonwalked out of that bitch.
moonwalked
like that.
out of there.
Dance on their grave.
Yeah, we did. So,
Grave.
let me go
They didn't deserve the honor.
So
We
you-
left them in the street to rot.
So y'all already know how I feel. I'm not going to go into it. Maximilian, let's transition to you because I feel you're the appropriate person to kind of piggyback off of my...
I want the Eagles to win, and I feel that they're going to. Well, it's my intuition that's gonna happen. I want it to happen because it felt really good to be in another place and just moonwalk out of that bitch when we won. But this is the other thing. Nick Foles is really great, but Nick and Chip together. So whatever Nick did last season, I think it's gonna be more. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be
it was-
enhanced. It's kind of like when the new Photoshop comes out.
Ooh.
It's like the same Photoshop you knew, but better in ways you didn't expect or predict.
Ooh! Sorry, I got
Maximilian
you.
always bringing the analogies. I like that.
Yes.
I have an analogy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick Foles is like the series Lost. Season 1, it's fantastic. It brings you in. It captures you. It enlivens you. Season 2, about halfway through, it just gets convoluted and goes nowhere. Everybody catches up to it. I think that might be a little Nick Foles. And then you quit in season 3.
So, give
It's
us...
possible. He doesn't have a big track record, right? So we still. I'm an Eagles fan, and yeah, the jury's definitely still out on Nick Foles as a long term.
What I'm saying is that the
You both make me have to drink.
What I'm saying is the Cardinals are the smoke monster.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Very interesting.
We'll see.
Okay,
We'll see.
so-
the only Nick Foles' smoke monster last season was that snow game in Detroit
Ooh,
that
yeah.
broke that record with touchdown
When
interception ratio.
LaShawn McCoy was on cleats and everyone else was on roller skates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember about the
Yeah.
cleats.
Oh yeah.
So-
yeah, it ain't gonna be snowing in Arizona.
the
Don't
thing-
worry
Don't think
about
so.
that.
The thing with quarterbacks that get caught up to the second year in their sophomore season is they don't have records like that, right? They don't have 7 touchdown games, and they don't
It's a
have
fair point.
22-0 interception ratio.
Exactly.
So
Nick Foles got that fire.
Nick Foles got that fire. So you know, but still, it's a small data set. So there's still
True.
potential for him to fall off that chair.
New
But-
scientist.
Yeah.
New scientist.
Philosopher.
Junior scientist.
If you say small
Junior
data set,
Philosopher.
small data set,
I-
you got to be a scientist.
I see him as a philosopher.
I like that.
You're the scientist, and perhaps G4D is the philosopher.
Maybe we should
I'll take
switch
what I can
hats.
get.
Theorist.
We
I'll
should
take what I
switch
can
hats because I think I'm closer to a philosopher.
Well, that remains.
Oh.
to be
I'm
seen.
definitely not a scientist.
You've already been labeled. You already had the sound
No,
effects
I
and
have
the
to
bubbles.
play that character.
Mm.
I feel like I've been.
You know
Man.
what? You can do anything.
I've been
you want.
typecast as a
You know what?
scientist.
No. Break free.
Thank you.
Break free.
I refuse to be shackled.
You are free.
There you go.
So
You
there
are.
you go.
You've announced it right here, right
Do what
now.
I want.
Do what I want. So, let's go to scientist.
The
Your
predictions.
official prediction for this game.
I'm still deliberating.
That's
Oh,
not-
okay,
go
let's
with
go ahead.
G4D.
Let's go to the philosopher.
This is a very
He's
tough
like,
call.
I want to
Let's
order
go
my
to
food
the-
last.
let's
Waitress,
go to
can
the-
you take everyone else? I'm going to order last.
All right, philosopher. You've given us some tidbits. Now let's hear your full.
The full what? So
Let's just finish it.
Darrell Washington's out for the year.
True that.
Um,
Carlos Dansby's gone.
and Carlos Daniels is gone. But those are two key losses. And so I don't think their defense is going to be quite the same. I think they're going to be good, but not quite the same. And I think it's going to be a close, hard-fought game, actually. Depending, it really depends. We're in Week 8. The Eagles' defense will be at full. They'll have like last year. We started very slow because we didn't have our endurance because we didn't have as many snaps under our belt. And in mid-season, they'll be in full form, I believe. So I think our defense will decide how close this game is. But I think either way, the Eagles will take it. The defense can, I think, if they start really keying off, can take apart Carson Palmer. There is Larry Fitzgerald, which we do not have an answer for. But they don't have, I don't know, did anyone arrive at running back for the Cardinals?
Andre Ellington
Did anyone arrive at running back for the
Andre Ellington.
Cardinals? Okay.
led the NFL in yards per carry last year.
How many carries?
120.
That's,
He was a change of pace back last year, and
Okay.
now they're talking about him as their feature back. So
okay, well, we'll see.
it's
We'll see.
a leap of faith,
Yeah, if they still have Carson Palmer back there, he's,
a statue,
yes. So,
Mm.
but not that we have a pass rush either. So.
not statuesque, just a statue.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eagles over the Cardinals,
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
and the defense will decide how close it is. That's my take.
But here's my take, just to reiterate the
Retake?
defense.
You can't retake.
Here's my comment on that last comment you just made.
Commenting on comments.
Yeah.
Just like Facebook, just like Facebook.
Sub comment.
So the defense will decide now. The defense will be very rested after their bye week.
Yeah.
And they are the high endurance defense that I know of last season, coming in rested. Just saying. Okay, the scientist.
Wait,
Leave it to
did
you.
Maximilian?
Yeah,
give
she
her
was the
answer?
second. Yeah.
Did you say the Eagles are going to win?
I definitely did.
Okay. Well, there's one thing we haven't mentioned about their defense. The Cardinals' defense, the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu,
Yeah.
who was really going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year last year before he tore his knee up at the end of the season. He won't be there in Week 1, but by the time the Eagles play
He'll
the
be back.
Cardinals, he'll be back. It's a factor. It's not the difference in the game,
Yeah.
but it's a factor.
The X Factor.
And the Cardinals are so good at home. But I would bring bad voodoo on myself if I picked the Eagles to lose in a game which the three of you are going to be there. I can live with picking the Cardinals to lose and being wrong, but I could not live with picking the Cardinals to win and then the Eagles win and I was wrong.
That's
You
because
guys were there.
people talk about you like a dog.
It's
for the
just
rest
bad
of the season.
voodoo. It's bad voodoo. I can't
I
have
agree.
it.
All right, wise man.
So I'm going 24-23 Eagles.
For
Ooh.
personal reasons. You got very specific. Are you trying to just raise
Not
my bar?
personal reasons.
No, that's a personal
I'm
reason.
getting in touch with my
Spiritual reason.
intuition here.
yeah, he's
That's a
just letting it
personal
go.
reason.
He's letting it go, man.
He just raised the bar.
Unless they make.
But what you can
You'll
do.
be there because you'll be taking the day off.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that. Let's work on that. Yo,
Dan, he's not going to be at work on that game.
get your damn hands up.
Greg.
get your Dan Hanses.
Oh,
Tell all dudes. He's gonna be with us.
Tell him get your Chris at Arizona's.
Well, that was a clean sweep. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
4-0 Eagles on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Why
are
do
you
a hair flip on
surprised?
that?
I'm
Yeah, why are
surprised
you
because
surprised?
the Cardinals were. I think they had the same record as the Eagles last year, 10-6, and the Cardinals were
But we beat
very
the
stout
Cardinals.
at home.
The Cardinals are a good team. No one's saying that they're trash. Not like the Cowboys.
Not like
Oh.
not like the next team on our schedule.
Ooh.